Introduction: a week of unimaginable twists. Port Charles is about to be rocked to its core with an emotional and treacherous chain of events that will leave no one untouched. As secrets unravel, alliances shift, and sacrifices are made, the town will never be the same. At the center of it all lies a mother's heart-wrenching decision and a ruthless man's twisted offer. Sidwell wants something unthinkable, and only Sasha can stop him. In this explosive, spoiler-filled story, we delve deep into Sasha Gilmore's powerful journey to protect her daughter Daisy, the intense pressure Sidwell exerts on the Quartermaines and Cassadines, and the shocking truth that will redefine the power structures in Port Charles. Sidwell's presence in Port Charles has always been a source of unease, the type of man who doesn't just do business, he owns people. And this time, his target isn't Jason, Sonny, or even Carly. It's Daisy Corbin, the young girl born into chaos and destined for either greatness or doom. Sidwell has done his research. Daisy is no ordinary child. Between her complicated paternity and her mysterious early abilities, some say intuitive, others say precognitive, Sidwell believes she's the key to a greater destiny, or a powerful pawn in the war between criminal empires. He makes his move by cornering Sasha at the Crimson offices. Slick and composed, he offers her a deal that shocks her to her core. "Sign over legal guardianship of Daisy to me," Sidwell says calmly, "and I'll wipe out every debt you owe. I'll erase all traces of your past with Gladys, Brando, the drugs, everything. In my care, Daisy becomes untouchable." Sasha is stunned. This isn't just about money or leverage. It's about ownership. She realizes Sidwell doesn't want to raise Daisy. He wants to use her. She tells him to go to hell. But Sidwell smirks. "You'll change your mind. Because if you don't, everything around you and everyone burns." Refusing Sidwell might be noble, but it comes at a cost. Suddenly, old skeletons are pulled out of the closet. Sasha's face is splashed across tabloids again. The headlines? Sasha Gilmore's breakdown. A mother's madness? Inside the ward, why Sasha lost custody before. Who is Daisy's real father? Sources say it's not Brando. Within hours, Child Protective Services is knocking on her door. A complaint has been filed anonymously. But Sasha knows it's Sidwell's doing. He's showing her how easily he can dismantle her life. She rushes to Carly, hoping to find protection. "He's coming for my daughter, Carly. And I can't fight him alone." Carly promises to help, but even she seems shaken. With Jason tied up investigating federal leaks and Sonny's arrest sending ripples through the Corinthos organization, Carly is running low on allies. That's when Sasha makes a bold move. She seeks out Michael. Michael, still navigating the emotional fallout of his broken marriage to Willow, is stunned when Sasha arrives at his doorstep begging for help. She explains Sidwell's threats, her fear, and her desperation to protect Daisy. Michael listens, and then does something Sasha doesn't expect. He offers her sanctuary at the Quartermaine estate. "We'll file for emergency guardianship. If Daisy's under my protection, Sidwell won't come near her." It's a stunning gesture. Sasha hesitates, but Michael's sincerity, and his love for Daisy as her once uncle by marriage, wins her over. There's just one problem. When she returns from a meditation retreat and finds Sasha and Daisy living at the Quartermaine estate, she explodes. First she ruins her own life, and now she's pulling you into hers again? Michael, open your eyes. Willow accuses Sasha of manipulation, reigniting their rivalry. But Sasha's patience has evaporated. "You lost everything because you couldn't tell the truth, Willow. I won't make the same mistake. I will burn for my daughter if I have to, but I will not let her become a pawn." Michael tries to broker peace, but tension thickens the air. Daisy, watching silently from the hallway, clutches a drawing she made, a picture of Sasha, herself, and someone else standing in the shadows. The figure is Sidwell. Jason Morgan has kept his distance from Sasha lately, but when he learns Sidwell is threatening a child, he steps in. He begins investigating Sidwell's operations and uncovers something chilling. Sidwell isn't working alone. There's a mysterious investor backing him, someone from Cassadine heritage. It's not Victor. Not Valentine. It's Charlotte. Now an adult, Charlotte Cassadine has re-emerged from obscurity, and she's working with Sidwell to construct a new empire, a psychological warfare project known as the Program. Children like Daisy, with unique psychological or neurological profiles, are being targeted as test subjects. Sasha's daughter was flagged years ago. Jason takes his findings to Carly and Anna. They're horrified. Anna suspects this ties into remnants of old WSB black files, mind control, sleeper agents, and genetic experiments. Carly, seething, wants Sidwell dead. Anna cautions against a hit, but Jason simply nods. He knows what must be done. Sasha has had enough. She makes a final, solitary trip to confront Sidwell, not to negotiate, but to end this. At the harbor warehouse where Sidwell keeps his files, she finds him waiting, smug and unbothered. "I knew you'd come around," he says. "You were right," Sasha replies. "But not in the way you think." She's wired. Anna and Jason are outside. The whole building is under surveillance. But Sidwell surprises her. He brings out Daisy. She's been kidnapped. The CPS agents? On Sidwell's payroll. "You made me wait too long, Sasha. I had to act. Sign her over, or she disappears." No more threats. This is happening now. Tears stream down Sasha's face. The mother in her is breaking. The protector in her is screaming. But then she makes a choice. She grabs Sidwell's pen. She signs the document, and then throws herself off the pier with it. Jason storms in moments later, gun raised. But it's too late. Sasha has vanished beneath the waves. Sidwell escapes in the chaos, but Anna arrests half his team. Daisy is saved by Jason and rushed into Carly's arms. The town is stunned. Sasha is presumed dead. A week later, a memorial is held at the Metro Court Gardens. Maxie speaks through tears. Brooklyn sings a haunting version of "You Are My Sunshine." Carly holds Daisy tightly. Michael stands vigil beside the child, vowing never to let her go. But something's off. Anna receives a package. No return address. Inside is a damp, torn piece of Sasha's old crimson badge and a note. She's not gone. She's just hidden. Jason receives a phone call from a restricted number. A familiar voice whispers, "Tell Daisy I love her. Tell her I'll see her again, when it's safe." Jason knows. Sasha's alive. She faked her death to protect her daughter. Meanwhile, across the ocean in Crete, Charlotte Cassadine watches the events unfold on a digital feed. She's impressed. "Sasha surprised me," she murmurs to her associate, a man in a black coat with piercing blue eyes. Sidwell is beside her, bruised but alive. "She won this round," Charlotte concedes. "But now we shift to Plan B." Her associate places a file on the table. It's a dossier marked Amelia. Charlotte smiles. Let's see how far Sasha's willing to go when her daughter's sister is next. As Sasha hides in the shadows, plotting her next move, Daisy returns to a strange semblance of normalcy, under the care of Michael, watched over by Carly, and visited often by Jason. But the scars remain. Will Sasha ever be able to return? Can she defeat a Cassadine machine growing in the darkness? And what will Daisy become? The innocent child of a broken hero, or the spark that ignites a revolution? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Sasha Gilmore didn't die. She sacrificed everything, her freedom, her life, her safety for love. And that kind of love, it doesn't just disappear. It comes back stronger, more dangerous, more determined. Port Charles better prepare, because Sasha is coming back. And this time, she won't be alone. Michael receives a mysterious letter signed SG. Jason makes contact with an old WSB ally in Athens. Anna uncovers a sealed file titled Project Athena. Daisy has a vivid dream and begins speaking Greek in her sleep. Charlotte makes contact with Nicholas, offering him the throne back in exchange for Daisy.